In this week's title, you get to experience packing household belongings into boxes. Sound exciting? Just look at that drawer of silverware. You get to pack each spoon, fork, and knife in boxes separately. And that's not all. You also get to carry the box all the way out to the moving truck. Who's with me?
What the heck?
And this is our review of
Moving Houses.
I'd like to thank the publisher for providing me a review copy of the game.
It was developed and self-published by
eastasiasoft.
Yeah, this one released last April on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation consoles for the price of $12.99. After serving in the military for over half my life, the concept here of packing up your household goods and moving houses is something me and my family have become very well acquainted with, for the good and for the bad. So when eastasiasoft announced this title, I was front and center. Really makes me wonder if I should rethink my life choices here.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Take the playstyle of something like Hello Neighbor or Kill It With Fire and add in a reversed element of a game like Unpacking. This is just repacking. And we have what I thought would be a pretty straightforward moving simulator. And that truly is what I thought. We'll have to get to that a little later. So it happens that both the games, Hello Neighbor and Unpacking, are my daughter's two favorite games. So I accepted this review with the agreement that she was going to help me get some additional insight for this game. So as far as objectives go, you're given a packing list for each room to run around and throw items into small boxes. The larger items, furniture items, plants, and paintings, you'll need to go ahead and pick up and walk those all the way out to the truck, which obviously gets a little monotonous, but you do happen to look forward to completing these checklists for each of the rooms, which gives you an upgrade. That helps you go ahead and speed things up a little bit. But be warned, not as all that seems that it is in this quiet little house. What? An eerie mystery lies just beneath the mundane monotony of the task at hand, which is actually a nice shift in gameplay as things get a little spooky, but remain acceptable for kids of all ages. Let's go ahead and hear what the little ones thought.
You're beautiful for the ages.
The overall game was pretty fun. It was kind of creepy, the horror was good, and it kept interesting. I like the flashlight. The flashlight made me feel safe because I feel like if there's anything in that dark room, I can see it because the flashlight would help me. I liked that they kept on adding rooms, but it took too long to get to the horror. I couldn't open doors with the boxes in my hands. Like, come on. And most of the time, it was kind of glitching where I couldn't find the objects. Once I was in the attic and I could not open the door. It was a glitch. I did not enjoy packing stuff up. It kind of made me fall asleep because it was kind of boring, like just sitting there looking for stuff. And then I had to pick up like a couch and then just walk it all the way out to the truck and then come back in. Also, the boxes need to be bigger so I can put more stuff in it, like an upgrade. I do like the graphics. The sound effects make it more fun. I mean, going inside that truck with all that glittery sound, it made me kind of feel safe when it was dark out. The nighttime kept on getting like darker and darker, and I never got to move to my new house until the very end, until the game ended. Overall, I think the game is really fun. I like it, so I give it 3.5 beans out of 5.
That was a great review. We also have feedback from a slightly more seasoned bean farmer.
Hey, what up, bean farmers? Moving Houses has a graphical style that I like. Most objects were very interactive. Tasks were given quickly, became repetitive. I got annoyed that I had to grab boxes and just walk back and forth. Wish I was a bit faster. It was cool that the game was kind of creepy, and as the night crept in, it got even creepier. I liked how that I would walk around and rooms would just appear out of nowhere. like how the basement just appeared out of nowhere. I like that. I didn't like how the pacing was slow. I felt like I just had to walk in and back a lot, and maybe I could have been faster. There was too many items to pack. I started getting bored and it started getting repetitive. I felt like if there's a little bit less in each room that the game would pick up more. Creepiness wears off when the shadow ghost didn't change or attack. Overall, it's not my kind of game, but I still enjoyed it, and I think lots of people would enjoy it too. Therefore, I give it 2.5 beans.
And there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. It's a simple game that comes in with a budget price. It provided our home with an afternoon of wondering what was to come next. I felt it was a good foundation for something with a kind of Hello Neighbor style of suspense to act on someday. I would personally love to see this title given more resources to expand on the idea and build a deeper haunting tale within these homes. You know, based on the two bean farmers' feedback, we'll go ahead and split the difference with this one and give it 3
beans out of 5. Yeah, well, that wraps up that review right there. Here's some notes I took. Where I put the keys to the tractor. So, you know, we make these new review videos every week, so if you're an indie developer or there's something you want to see...
How about a game with animals?
Farmers have animals.
Yeah, farming games!
Let us know your thoughts and recommendations in the comments down below. Be sure to visit again next week
As we continue to take humorous stabs at some of the industry's new and upcoming titles.
Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on The Frog.
Moving houses.